Welcome to That Britain Movie Reviewer, your go-to destination for honest, thought-provoking, and entertaining movie reviews from a British perspective. In this video, we'll discuss BIKERIDERS, Fact or Fiction? Uncovering the truth behind the movie. Is the BIKERIDERS based on a true story? The movie is inspired by Danny Lyon's 1968 photo book of the same name, which chronicled his experiences embedded with the Chicago Outlaws Motorcycle Club. However, the film takes creative liberties with the story, fictionalizing many details and plot points. Director Jeff Nichols confirmed that he didn't aim to tell a strictly true story, instead using Lyon's book as inspiration for a fictional narrative. Nichols drew from Lyon's photos and interviews, but structured the script around fictional elements. He explained in an interview with Entertainment Weekly, "I fictionalized a movie that was inspired by real things that they said and did in this very brief period of time. The BIKERIDERS is fiction." Even Danny Lyon himself acknowledged that the film is fictional, stating in an interview, "What Jeff did was to structure a fictional film script around the recorded monologues that are the recorded stories of the book." So while the BIKERIDERS is rooted in reality, it's not a biographical or historically accurate portrayal of the Chicago Outlaws Motorcycle Club. Instead, it's a work of fiction inspired by real events and people. While the movie is inspired by real-life events and people, some characters and details have been fictionalized or altered for dramatic effect. Danny Lyon, the photojournalist played by Mike Feist, is not accurately portrayed in the film. In reality, Leon was a 24-year-old history student who had already graduated from school when he joined the Chicago Outlaws Motorcycle Club in 1963. The movie also depicts him as an outsider who is allowed into the world of the bikers, whereas in reality, Leon was a legitimate member of the club who fit in with the group. Many of the characters in the movie are based on real individuals from the Chicago Outlaws Motorcycle Club, but their stories have been fictionalized for the film. Characters like Benny, Johnny, Zipco, Funny Sonny, Cal, and Cockroach are all based on real people who were part of the club during Danny Lyon's time with them. These individuals can be seen in Lyon's original photo book The BIKERIDERS, and some of their photos have also been shared on his Instagram account. Director Jeff Nichols took creative liberties to craft a fictional narrative around these real-life inspirations, resulting in a story that is both inspired by reality and significantly altered from it. Johnny, played by Tom Hardy, is not accurately depicted as a violent character in the movie. In reality, the president of the Chicago Outlaws Motorcycle Club was known for being more of a peacemaker than a fighter. According to Time magazine, the club's leader would often buy flowers for any member who died in an accident, including ex-members who left in good standing. Kathy, the narrator played by Jodie Comer, is based on a real person named Kathy Bauer. She was a love interest of Benny, portrayed by Austin Butler, and the two got married just 5 weeks after meeting. The film's depiction of Kathy and Benny's relationship is largely inspired by Kathy's own accounts of their meeting and romance. In reality, Kathy was not a member of the motorcycle club and had gone to a bar to meet her girlfriend without realizing it was a biker hangout. She described the moment she first saw Benny as follows. "I see my girlfriend, and I go over to her, and I sit down there, and I'm taking everything in. And all these guys kept coming up to me saying, 'You need a man, or you want to come live with me.' And I was about ready to just run. So I say to my girlfriend, 'Well, I gotta go.' And she says, 'Oh, they're not that bad. Just sit here.' So all of a sudden I see Benny, and he was standing at the end of the bar. And I say to my girlfriend, 'Boy, who's the good-looking blonde guy?' I say, 'He doesn't look like the rest of these guys.' She says, 'Oh Kathy, you don't want to go out with him.'" Jodie Comer does an impressive job recreating Kathy's North Chicago accent in the film. However, some details were altered for dramatic effect. In reality, Kathy had 3 children when she met Benny and was 6 years older than him. Director Jeff Nichols told Entertainment Weekly that he regrets not depicting Kathy's kids in the movie because it made audiences less sympathetic towards her character. The real-life Kathy also had a son with Benny after they got married. The film's script includes many quotes verbatim from Kathy's interviews with Danny Lyon. Yes, you can listen to the interviews that inspired the BIKERIDERS. In addition to Danny Lyon's photo book, the movie was also influenced by the tape-recorded conversations of Kathy, Cal, and Zipko, which are available on Lyon's website, bleakbeauty.com. These recordings provide a valuable resource for understanding the facts versus the fiction in the film. However, it's worth noting that there are no recordings available of Benny Bauer, Austin Butler's character's real-life counterpart, who married Kathy.